What's up? What's up, everybody? Another episode running 30 minutes late. Episode number 12, weekend update. Well, first things first, congratulations to Nate Diaz. Oh, actually, let me back up. Welcome to weekend update. And today is July 7th, 2024. Yep. A lot going on, a lot in store for Houston. So I wanted to kind of get this episode out. What's been going on with fighting from boxing now to Diaz Masvidal. I saw that fight last night. Not disappointed. Hats off to the promotion company, whoever. Well, I mean, actually, I know I should have done my research on who the promotion company was, but obviously it was Diaz and Masvidal. It's both teams who came together and they came up with this promotion of them both fighting, being the headline main card on the card. But no, I wasn't disappointed. It was actually a good fight. Was not disappointed at all. That being said, um, how can I put it? Man, I need my glasses. So yeah, so during the fight last night, not like I said, not disappointed at all. Um, both fighters came out very professional. Diaz came out wanting, I guess he threw a nod off to Mike Tyson. And when he first came out, he was wearing the Be Real, and then he was also wearing the Be Real sweatshirt. And after the go ahead sweatshirt, he had the hat. But then when I saw it, I was just it kind of caught me off guard because I was like, where have I seen this before? I know I've seen this before somewhere. And then I was just like still kind of like contemplating. I was like, where have I seen this before? And so yeah, when I was actually contemplating them, and then sure enough, this morning when I looked on Instagram, it had kind of a uh, there was a salute to Mike Tyson. So that was where I had seen it. So I mean, I understand Diaz. He's trying to bring, obviously he's keeping people entertained. Uh, I watched the fight. It was a very good fight. I thought very match made in a way where I felt I don't know. It was very weird, but I thought it was very. I mean, definitely Diaz has a chin on him. Took some hits to the face through every round. I mean, Diaz. I mean, Masvidal did catch him pretty good here and there, but he just took it, and then he would return either with a counter, a lot of jabs. It was a good fight. Like I mean, I'm not disappointed. I enjoyed watching it. I watched it. I stayed at home, just went ahead and watched the fight, and I enjoyed it. So definitely not disappointed in the fight last night. Let me get my glasses. I know I should have had them. So anyways, then earlier in the night there was the Vargas fight, and then the Vargas and Sean Garcia. So Sean Garcia did not make weight. Him not making weight definitely put some disrespect towards the Vargas team. When the fight occurred, kind of came out. Murder Monk said that Gamebred won that fight. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was kind of questionable on exactly. He did lay the harder shots. I'm not saying that, but see, then also, I mean, the fight, I mean, the first fight that they had did in UFC was also, um, I would say not 100% fair as well. Uh, I guess when he came to that fight was actually kind of, it had to be a stoppage because of the eye with Nate Diaz. He could have lost his eye when it's open. Apparently, he had a laceration here above his eye and a laceration below his eye. So actually, that's not good. But they did stop the fight because of that. So this was his other shot. I feel it was just a good fight. That's all I can say. It was a good fight. I enjoyed watching it. But even though Gamebred did, even though Masvidal did land his hits and did some strong hits towards him, um, I would still say that, I mean, he still didn't put him down. He still didn't put Nate down. So, I mean, you could say anybody could say whatever. I mean, he still didn't knock Nate out. So, um, but yeah. So the fight earlier, like I was saying with Vargas, and Vargas is the son of Fernando Vargas, which is Fernando Vargas is definitely coming from the 80s, 90s, I believe. 90s, I would say. And his son is now fighting. Then Ryan Garcia's brother, Sean Garcia, is also a fighter. So they fought last night, and the ending result was Sean Garcia, having they also the referee stopped that fight, and he stopped that fight where he stepped in. He felt Sean Garcia was holding his head down too much, and he was getting hit too much. Now on that one, I would just say, maybe Sean should have just got knocked out, or he was coming close to getting knocked out, and the referee just prevented that one. Um, so yeah, so then the other thing I was gonna go to was Mike Perry. So yeah, I'm just coming on here just very, very briefly right now. Um, and the only reason is because still got a lot of other things to do. So so I got this other, where is it? Man, I'm sorry. Freezing again. Well, I had so the next fight obviously I'm looking forward to is Mike Perry and Jake Paul. Yep. I just had it. Oh man. See, when you're doing your producing, you're doing your back end, you're doing everything. Kind of. All right. Yeah. So it's not gonna show the picture. Wow. All righty. So I guess goes to that idea. So I'll just go to the next one. So yeah, I wanted to talk about Paul and Perry, but Jake Paul and Mike Perry from Bare Knuckle are gonna be going at it. Hats off to Jake Paul and Mike Perry for having this fight. Like I had said before, I really don't understand this fight. The only reason the fight is still happening because there needs to somebody that needs to fill in for Mike Tyson not fighting Jake Paul. So the card still needs to follow through. I'm actually curious if this is still going to be on Netflix, and I'm not sure if it is because I think the actual fight that is going to be on Netflix is the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, which is not till November. So, Mike Perry, Jake Paul. I'm sure everybody knows who Mike Perry is. tough fighter. He was in UFC. Um, actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and just bring it up. Um, mhm. So we'll watch a fight of his. Okay, this is him in. This is MVP Michael Venom Page MVP, and he took him out. But if everybody knows, this is the fighter that just went against Ian Gary in UFC. So I mean, you can see right there, Mike Perry ain't playing, not playing. That dude's crazy. Definitely take some hits. So let me get some sound on there. And you can see right now, like almost a tackle. Boom. See, he just knocks dudes out. Fool just knocks dudes out. That's all it is. There he goes again. Boom. So this is who Jake Paul is going against, which is going to be exciting. Like I said, I didn't really understand this fight at first, but I am actually looking forward to the fight. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight, and the reason is, like I said, um, maybe Jake Paul has finally met his match where he's actually going to, um, really prove whether. I mean, Mike Perry's a very competitive fighter. I mean, you can just see right now. Look at him. So looking forward to it. That's coming up soon. I believe in this one he did win the fight. I mean, I'm not sure if he knocked him out or not. Boom. So, but Jake Paul has some power too, though. So, I just know Mike Perry definitely has that chin. He could definitely take some hits. He's taken hard hits before, and he'll come back. He'll come back. Boom. See, he just comes forward. He always pressing. See, MVP just keeps clinching. Back and forth, back and forth. Wow. So you can already see on Mike Perry, his left side of his face is already I mean he's already taken a hard hit. The MVP, he has his hands down always. You never know where his hands are gonna come from. When fighters have their hands down like that, I hate that too because you never know where they're coming from. They go up, down, all around. I mean, you just don't know. And I'm guessing. I believe Perry's stand is southpaw. Or no, he's orthodox. Yeah, No, well, now I don't know if he's switching or whatever, but so they go again. The MVP is just trying to get away from him because he knows those hits. I mean, this boxing thing that Mike Perry's gonna do though is a little change up from the bare knuckle because I do know the bare knuckle. He's I mean he's good at it. He's a good fighter. It's just crazy to me that I guess who would not want to see that? What's crazy to me is the fact that they ended up picking him after all. So I mean, even when the Dylan Danis and I believe the other Paul, or I think they fought, um, that fight was a joke, but uh, yeah, they had him on standby. They had Mike Perry on standby. So yep. Wow, look at that. He can take a beating. Crazy man. Dude's a warrior, man. Just taking hit. Doesn't give up. Mike Perry, another level. Another level. I believe there definitely is different levels of fighters. I mean, this guy's just wow. He's just like a bulldog. Just keeps coming and keeps coming. So I mean, I'm curious how Mike Perry's training camp is maybe it's a little different from his bare knuckle. I would love to ask him that if I was able to ask him that. Um, so I believe this is the last round, and I think he loses, but we get the point. uh, we get the point. We can still watch a little bit of it. So, um, I went ahead and got a little more free time now, which is why I was delaying on I've been delaying on the face-to-face interviews, which is kind of sucky for me because I've had some actual fighters that are willing to come here and so I can interview them. And then just my timetable right now is just crazy busy. Um, but yeah, so everything everything's coming to a little bit more following through now. So I mean, with everything with the election and this heat, hurricane 2 coming through tonight. Should be here in another 2 hours, 3 hours or so, which is crazy. Hope everybody's prepared for that. But yeah. And then on to some other news. Other news. Let me I forgot. Is there a knockout? I had to fast forward it. Yeah. So they went head to head all the way. But I believe Mike Perry's the one that won though. Wow. Man, this dude took a beating, man. Look at that. Warriors. Wow. Wow. All right, everybody. On to the next. On to the next. And my next one will be bam. I'm looking forward to this one. Definitely looking forward to this one. Pimblett versus Green, July 27th. And it's right around my birthday, too. So can't wait for this one. Definitely looking forward to it. Man, I mean, what else can I say? And I'm kind of I was a fan of Patty, but after Patty, it's just he's just very different from Green. I think Green definitely has a rap sheet. Green, I think, is a more experienced fighter than Piblet. I don't think Patty. I'm not saying Patty's a bad fighter at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Bobby Green has a lot more experience, and I think Bobby Green is definitely going to bring it. And in my and in favor, I do want to go for Bobby Green. I hope Bobby Green wins this one. I really do. So, I mean, in all respect to Patty Pimblett. So hopefully, it's a good fight. It draws out on for the sake of both fighters. I hope it's not a quick knockout. Even though quick knockouts are cool to see, but in this fight, I just feel it's a good match. So with it being a good match, I definitely feel that the fight 2 rounds, if that, and maybe if there is a knockout, it's gonna happen in the second round. Um, Bobby Green still has it. I mean, he's never lost it. It's just like his style is very strange too as well, because in his style is very, where his hands are down as well, which I never get that. I never understand when the hands are down. When the hands are down, like you don't know where the person's gonna punch to or punch at, or you just it's very kind of, but it's their style, and they never change it up, and he still hasn't changed it up. Um, so it's gonna be a good matchup. Looking forward to that one as well. So I guess those are the fights I wanted to talk about, and then that was pretty much it. Pretty much it. I just wanted to catch up on those fights. Um, I guess it was also kind of funny because I did catch this other video, and then I can show you. So this is the Hurricane Cooperative Institute for Research in the Atmosphere, which I think is pretty cool because they have this cool video here. This is the one I had on my Instagram. So it just shows the storm. Obviously, this is the I believe down here is either going to be Texas. Padre Island. And then we have so yeah, it's obviously just showing the Hurricane Barrel, which is coming through south of Texas. And I don't know, for some reason it's not showing the video. I don't know what's happening. Wow. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Yeah, it's not working. They must have something where I can't show it over here. That's weird. Wow. I didn't know they had technology like that. So obviously I was trying to show the video of the hurricane that's going through the Gulf of Mexico that's about to hit southeast Texas, which is us. And majority of the storm does plan on going to oh, okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So that's the hurricane that is coming for southeast Texas. It's big. It's a big hurricane. Hurricane category 2 from all the reports. I could play some music with it, huh? Give me a second. But yeah, I just want to go ahead. I just wanted to come out, talk about those fights. I'm still very busy. Everybody, thank you for at least supporting the channel. If you are, if you have subscribed, if you are subscribed to the channel, hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's gotten your cars filled up with gas, filled up with some supplies. Don't don't think you can reach out for help. Keep your phones powered on. Keep the battery on. I'm actually curious if this music's actually playing in the background. I hope it is. But everybody, definitely this week or next week, coming back with some more episodes. So please like or subscribe if you can. Share some of my reels. So 3011. All right, everybody. Well, y'all have a good, safe next 2 days.